Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and I am back with another episode of Fishing Planet. And we are here in South America in the Amazonian maze. In the last episode we managed to get the electrical leaders that we needed to continue the mission for the monster fish. And apparently we have to catch a butt-ton of these Cyber Piranhas. Now I have no idea how easy or difficult they are to catch, just that they're going to be tricky. I would assume that you're going to fish basically using the same types of bait that they would normally go for if they were just piranha, but doesn't say anything. It says electrical leader and go into battle. Doesn't give any indication except that it's better to go after them at nighttime. So guess what we got to do is gear ourselves up a little bit here. We cannot, well actually, we just need to switch these. So electrical leaders, it says test is unknown. So I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to obviously have to use float fishing for them for the most part. Well, let's go ahead and gear this up as best we can. We'll try a few different styles, but let's see what baits they normally go for. Let's see. I can't remember. I think there's just the one piranha species here. Or some of the others. No, there's two. There's red belly, but I think they go for the same thing, so it's not a big deal. No. They go for a few different things. But it looks like chicken livers are on both of them. Meat chunks. I think it's anything. I mean, I've seen them go for everything that's got meat related. I think what we'll do is since we're getting red belly piranhas so much, we're just going to use the air minnows for now. See how those do. I'm going to go with 2-aught hooks just to make sure that even though they can go for bigger hooks, I think we're going to be safer if we use 2-aught. A little smaller, and if it doesn't work, we'll try something else. I am going to try a lure or two. Oh, what do they go for? Yeah, crankbait, spinners. Again, they usually go for darn near anything, but I'm going to go with a crankbait because that would be easy to do at night. I think that would be really effective at night. So I'm going to throw a crankbait on here. Probably not a 12-foot. Here's I think I've got a 3-foot one. Yeah, I do. There we go. No, that's not that says it's too light. Well, we'll give it a try anyway. Okay, the 8-foot would probably be better. There we go. Yeah, see, that's optimal. And we're going to go with 2-aught for the float rod, which will probably be doing more than the spin casting. I'm going to go with about 60 inches just to, no, 40. 40 is good. And we'll put leaders on all of them. There they are. And one extra. One extra. Alright, we pleased the first part of that. Alright, let's see. Where should we cast? Oh, wait a minute. We gotta go to nighttime, too. We can't fast forward for a little bit. Well, I've got some extra coins. I can deal with it. Let's go to nighttime. There we go. Now we're good. Let's see. Let's put a more preferred. Let's just put an Araku minnow on here. I do have chicken liver, so I'm going to throw that on there on that one. Let's see. What else do they like? Meat chunks. Pretty much anything, really, but let's try to please them. Well, like I said, they're pretty much everywhere. Let's just throw it out there to see what happens. Yeah, for Piranha, that's actually not one I wanted to throw out there. I wanted to throw one of the other ones out first. I think I have a bite. Let's see if it's a regular one or one of those Cyber Piranhas. It's a red belly. Well, we know the bait works. I'm just going to throw it over here. Alright, we've got a bite. I think we might have one, guys. Yes! Monster Cyber Piranha. That's what they look like, guys. That is an odd looking thing, isn't it? Let's see, I got him with the Araku minnow. Let me look at this fellow. Now, we're going to be getting a bunch of these, so we'll probably get sick of them after a while, but that's what they look like. We got to get a whole bunch of them. I don't know, it may not be that hard, actually. Let's see here. And we strike time down on the other one, and we do have another one. No, these are not going to be hard to get. There's another one. Awesome. That's seriously awesome. Yeah, these are bigger than the regular piranha. I would say they're about trophy piranha size, at least. Alright, let's get this one out there. Yep, I lost my meat chunk. Yeah, I think we might. Nope, I think we got one. We might still get regular ones, though, too. A lot of times, when you're going after these, you're going to get the regular variety. But this is going really well. Having all three out there, I think I might try testing the spin casting rod just to see. After, of course, this one starts. Let's see if he takes it. Wow, this is okay. There's a regular one. It's a trophy red eye. Oh, this is gonna go pretty fast, but I think this might be no. It's one. Either that or it's a bigger. That's another red eye. We're getting some red eyes here. Usually don't get those too often. No, I think we're getting just regular piranha here. Yep, red eye piranha. All of them are red eyes. That's weird. Interesting. Yeah, let's throw all these right here in front of the boat. Yeah, forgetting the other ones, that's where we're going to start to lose and waste time here. We've only gotten 3 so far. I am going to try the crankbait just to see how it does. Eight foot's pretty deep. This is very, very shallow water here, so I don't know if it's going to attract our little friends or not. Yeah, I might go with a medium spoon or something like that. Yeah, we got a cyber one here for sure. Yep, oh yeah, definitely a cyber one. Oh, new personal record. He's almost 5 pounds. Alright, I think we might have us another one. Oh yeah, we do. Nice. Let me see here. I am going to go ahead and change this up. Oh, I must have put it down. I did. Hold on, let me grab this. Yeah, I think that's just a little bit too deep. It's going to make it a little too hard to cast. So let's try a spoon that glows in the dark. We've got the casting spoon. It did not say that they go for, but these medium spoons that are used for nighttime, good possibility. I'm just going to give it a try here a few times. This way I can cast it out a lot farther. There we go. We got one. Took a little while. Now, whether it's a cyber one or not, I couldn't tell you. No, it's a silver croaker. Yeah, I'm not having a lot of luck with the lure fishing, guys. It seems to me that the bottom fishing and flow fishing are doing a heck of a lot better. I've tried a crankbait, and now I'm trying medium spoon bait. So far, not a lot of luck. They just don't seem to be going for these lures. Supposedly they go for narrow spoons too. I'm going to give that a try. We do. That one says too light. Let's see. That's all my narrow spoons are too light for the rod. So don't know if I have a. I do have a feather light, but that might be. I don't know if that's going to work. These fish might be too big for that, so supposedly they go for spinners too. I wish we had like a glow-in-the-dark tail for it, but wait a minute, we might have something we can use. I don't know. No, wait a minute. Let's try a barbless thorn jig head and see if we can't get some kind of a glow-in-the-dark shed going on here. They might go for that. Yeah, if I don't get anything off of this, then I'm going to probably focus totally on the bottom fishing. So yeah, I'm just curious here. I have had them bite off of jig baits and buzz baits, but let's just see if these might do it for this. Let me try a glow-in-the-dark crawl here. Something bit it. Yeah, guys, I have tried about every lure I can, and the only thing I caught was a silver croaker. Just not having much luck with that. So we're going to go back to the bottom fishing. We were definitely getting them then. The Maku minnows were very successful. As with the meat chunks and the chicken liver. In fact, we were getting so many bites we couldn't keep up with it, so it's worth a try. I like to try everything, see what works best. And not everything works best in every situation, so I don't think this is what we're after here, though. I think this might be a little one. Yep, it is. I think we got us a red belly. No, a trophy red eye. Be nice if we got a unique. I think I need to get the unique ones. I'm not sure. I have to look. Well, with all this, we should have plenty of opportunity to get one. And the good thing is now we have a net. If we do hook into an arapaima that's unique, we'll get him in and keep him. Yeah, that really aggravated me that I had to release him. So, well, that was probably good timing to reel that in. Let's see what we got here. I think we got us another regular piranha. Nope, I think we got us a ripsaw catfish. Yeah, this is going to take a while, guys. We're going to be at this for a minute. This is going to be Grind City. So I think I'm going to do is keep at this. Anything happens, I'll bring you back once we get closer to getting them all. We will complete this episode. So I'm going to go off screen for a while unless something really cool comes out. But for now, I will see you in a little bit. Guys, I was fishing for Cyber Piranha, but suddenly I got a really large bite. I mean, this one's like amazingly large. It's stretching this to its limits. I don't know what this is, but it is big. Oh, not... This is about as far as I can push it. I can't believe it's... What could this be, guys? I don't know. But it is stretching the limits of this gear, and this is sea gear. Let's see what we got here, guys. I am hoping it's a surprise. It's a Paraiba at 88 pounds. You know, for this location, that's pretty doggone good. I can't believe he was stretching it that much. What is this rod? I mean, holy crap. 194 pounds? It must be the line. 187 pounds. No, he was definitely... It must be the leader. The leader must be its weak point. Yeah, I'm using that electrical leader, but... Yeah, I was kind of surprised, but I was getting such a hit on that. But I thought I might come back and show you guys, because you never know, you might get something really big or really interesting, and a Paraiba out here is pretty unusual. I did get some sorghum as well, and I really didn't think they were out here, to be honest. I thought they were out there in the brackish water, but they're back here too. Well, anyway, guys, I'm going to go back to getting the Cyber Piranha, but I'm only 9 away from being able to leave here and go on to Maku or Marron. So it has taken a while. It's going kind of slow, but we're going to get them. Alright, guys, I am back. We are down to one more to catch. and we can move on to the next waterway. We're actually getting a little bit of a bite on that one. I'm going to see if we can't get this cast out and see if anything will bite on it. We just need one more Cyber Piranha and we can move on to the next waterway. All that pretty much means is that we are going back to Marron. I think we're going to go there first. Hit Maku last. Get the last of the Cyber Piranhas. We just need 21 there. We need 27 at Marron. This has been very time consuming so far. But we're getting we were getting a bit of a bite here. Well, let's see what happens here. We've got something on this one. I don't know. This might be this is too big to be what we're after. Yeah, way too big. Probably a catfish, like a Pariba or a Sorbin. It's a Pariba. Another one. Well, it's just going to be more cash for us. It's going to pay for our trip. This last one's going to be really hard to get. Always seems to be the case. And we still have many more to catch, guys, so I'm going to try over here this time. Maybe I'll get lucky one of these other spots. It sounds like that's behind me. Let me see here, guys. We'll see if we got something. I don't know. Could be what we need, could be not. No, another trophy red eye. We've got plenty of those. Jeez. This is so time consuming. Come on. Well, we were getting a bite just for a second. But it quit. Shoot. Usually when they don't start bobbing up and down, that means they're not gonna carry through. Yeah, I think we've got something messing around with this first bottom rod, but I'm not sure. The line's moving. Not sure. Alright guys, I think we're getting some action on this first one. I don't know if we've got what we need. We can only hope. It may be, but it also may be. It's it. That's the last one. Finally. The last Cyber Piranha for Amazonian Maze. Jeez. Yeah, we had to get 33 of them, guys. Well, that means we need to move on to the next phase of this. We need to leave. Now, I could go to Maku, but I'm going to go to Marron. I always like to get the worst off first. So let's go to Marron River. That means we have to buy a license. And head in here. Now, honestly, I have no idea where these guys are going to be located. We just need to get to nighttime. And we are in a really, really big peak. So I think I'm going to head off to one of these little off-the-road locations, like right here. I think we're going to have better luck in those. And once we get here, we're going to take it to nighttime. Right here, this is the best time and highest peak. Let's see if we can't get us some Cyber Piranha. Honestly, I have no idea if we're going to have any luck at all, because we are starting fresh on this one. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put this float right over here near these sticks. Hopefully we'll get some action. I have no idea if we will or won't, but that is the plan. Alright, we're getting a bite here. I hope to God it is a Cyber Piranha. I couldn't tell you if it is or isn't. It is. Perfect. Awesome. That was actually pretty fast. Now we're getting some action on this one. I don't know that it's a Cyber Piranha. I can only hope. It's Trophy Red Belly Piranha. Daggone it. I get a lot of those. I mean, it's XP and cash, but I want to get this mission out of the way, guys. I mean, really. Yeah, I did have some luck. Well, no, it's not going to work. Right here. Let's try it again. See if they continue the bite. We got 27 of these guys to get. So that is going to take a while. And I don't expect you guys to just sit around and wait for that, because we're going to get a lot of other species in the middle of it. We're going to get the red bellies. We're going to get the red eyes. We're going to get all kinds of catfish. So it's going to take a minute. Alright guys, I have been fishing here for quite a while, but I managed to pull in a unique silver croaker, of all things. Just doing a little bit of, let's say I use a medium spoon, and I thought, you know, I think it's worthwhile because I don't think I've gotten any of these. That's the first unique silver croaker I've gotten. So that's cool. We still have a lot of these Cyber Piranhas to catch, but I want to definitely put that down on my repertoire here. We'll keep him. We could just get a few more, but we're going to have to go the next night. Whatever this is, it's probably bigger. This is not a Cyber Piranha, whatever it is. What is this? It's a gilded catfish. That's cool. And we're getting all kinds of stuff here, guys. We still have 18 more of these Cyber Piranhas to get here. We're a long way from getting to our goal, guys. This is going to take a while, at least another night. Oh, too soon. At least another night. That's all I know. We have another 34 minutes in this night, but we're not going to get what we need to make this happen. Alright guys, we are getting real close to having all the fish we need, the Cyber Piranhas from Marron River, and we've got 3 more to get. And once we get there, we're going to move on to Maku. Now we have to get 21 there. So that doesn't mean that this is the end of it. It just means that we are progressing as needed. So far, this has actually gone a little faster than it did at the Amazonian Maze. So I'm hoping that we can get this last 3 without any problem. Now, I've been using 2 bottom fishing rods, a float fishing rod, and this crankbait 8-foot. I've managed to pull 2 of these Cyber Piranhas with the crankbait. I'm hoping that we can get at least 1 more. But we're in the peak period for the nighttime, and I'm hoping things start to pick up a little bit here. I'm just kind of casting on both sides until I get something to react. Okay, we got something on the middle rod here. This is a bottom rod, so we'll see if we got something. We might have us another one here, I don't know. No, it doesn't look like it. It is a sorghum catfish, which is always greatly appreciated. Let's see what's on this one. This is off the chicken livers. Flat whisker catfish. So far, neither of them got what we needed. So I'm going to cast this one over here on the other side of that brush that's in the middle of the lake, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, hold on. Alright. We'll throw these banded Araku minnows over here. See if we can get any takers. So far, we still have 3 more to get. I really thought we were doing seriously well because we were getting one after the other. So that's why I jumped in here, but now they seem to slow down, which doesn't make any sense. Yeah, this is a very, very tough monster fish mission, guys. Alright, we got something here, guys. I think we got it off this one. I hope it's... Yes. Another Cyber Piranha. Off the crankbait. Let's see if we got something here. It's anybody's guess at this point. This could be what we need, or something entirely else. Yep, it is. We need one more. One more Cyber Piranha. That is it. We are attacking it with all types of fishing. And then we move on to Maku. Now, I don't have a particular location to... Oh, wait a minute. We got something here. This might be it. This might be it, guys. I think we have one. Yeah, he's looking a little shiny. It is! Yes! The last Cyber Piranha for Marron River. Awesome. We did it. We did it. So, let's go on, guys. We're going to leave here. And we're going on to Maku. The last one. They definitely made this a challenge, I swear to God. Maku Lake. We're going to have to buy a license here, guys, because we have nothing. And travel there as well. Another expense. But I think we're going to make it up. But I'm trying to decide where the best place to fish for these guys is going to be. Might be off the village. Let's try there. At the village, we have docks that we can work with. This looks like a really good location. I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's try to fish here. We have to go to nighttime because that's when they really come out. Let's place our rod pod. Now I'm going to cast over here with this bottom rod using the banded air minnows. Over here I'm going to try chicken livers. We're going to float fish on this side with blood. That has been the ideal baits we've used so far. And then we're going to try the crankbait again. So far that has been very good for us. At least in Marron River. I don't know about here. We'll have to see. But so far, it's a little too shallow for this crankbait. Okay, we got some activity on the first one here. Let's see what we got. And we got one on the second one. There's our first Cyber Piranha. And we got a trophy red-eyed piranha on this one. Well, not quite what we wanted, but we at least got one Cyber Piranha. So I'm not ruling this place out. Okay, strike is done too early. Dang on it. Alright, let's... Okay, we got everything set out here, guys. But yeah, we're on our way. We have 20 more of these to get. This is going to take a little time. And I don't think you guys want to sit around and watch me go on for about 2 hours to get this, because it could take that long, honestly. Anyway, guys, we are here at Maku. These are the last of the Cyber Piranhas that we need to catch. After that, we will move on to the monster fish. Now, I'm going to bring you back once we get close to the last of these. Alright, guys, I am down to the last Cyber Piranha at Maku. And I have caught everything up to this point. Once we catch these, we can move on to the next level. And that means we can catch the monster Cyber Piranha that is... Well, actually, I'm not sure where it's located, but we're going to find out. We just have one more to catch, guys. Just one more. And this might be it. Yeah, it might be it, guys. Yeah, I think we got him. We've got him. Oh, it's a trophy red eye. Not quite the one we want. I really thought we had him. Well, let's go ahead and set this up. And we'll see if we can't get this last Cyber Piranha. Then we'll go from there. One more, guys. And I'm not sure what happens at that point. All we're going to do is we're getting the Adamant Leader. And that's going to take us to the next level here. I don't think this is what we're after here, guys. It didn't seem big enough. Nope. Flat wristler catfish. We need a Cyber Piranha. Hold on, guys. That might be it. Come on. Come on. Yep, we got him. I don't know. We might have it. We might have it. This might be it. I think it is. Yes, we have the Adamant Leader. South America Adamant Leader, great work. You've got the Adamant Leader, and now you're now ready to hunt for the Mega Piranha. Okay, this... I don't know what we have to do at this point. Okay, guys, it says South America Mega Piranha Monster. You now have the only tackle that can't be damaged by the jaws of the Mega Piranha. This fish is an enhanced modification of the Cyber Piranha with adamant teeth and unpredictable behavior. Equip the Adamant Leader, but be extremely careful because you will never know at which pier in the muddy waters a Mega Piranha is waiting for the careless angler. Oh, we have to get 3 of these guys. We have to start Maku. We have to catch one of Marron and Amazonian maize. Jesus. Okay, well, I'm going to have to look at what we have available to us. We have 3 different locations to catch these guys to make this work. Well, guys, we have caught all the fish we have required to catch. And up to this point, we have done what we need to do. So until the next episode, we will catch these mega piranha monsters at all 3 locations. Until then, guys, aim straight, cast far, and have fun. And I will see you later. Bye bye.